guys, welcome back again to my channel. And how you doing? I'm doing great myself, and today I'll be talking about bumps around the VJJ area, yes, when I say VJJ, I mean the vagina area, shaving of the pubic area. Let's be realistic. Most black girls, dark skinned girls, we have this issue of bumps. Not everybody, but of course most, like I said, because of the thickness of our skin, of our hair, is very thick and very hard. We have this issue. So if you are having this bumps issue, this video might be of help to you. I really hope so, because yes, I've been suffering it for a long time. I can't remember when, since I ever start growing hair and start shaving. I always have this bumps issue, and it's so annoying. Like when the hair is coming out, I hate it. I hated it. And yes, I found a solution. It's been a long time, and I really wanted to make sure that it works before I share it with you guys. So it's been almost a year now, and honestly, it's been amazing. I love every bit of it. It's less expensive, it doesn't cost you anything, it just your time and a tweezer. That's all. Before I start showing you what I do, I will start by telling you my experience when I went waxing. Oh my god, I've always had this bumps issue. I hated it. I wanted that smooth finishing all the time. Yeah, I used the shaving cream. Some works, some doesn't, back and forth. But then I now like, okay, waxing, I want to try waxing. Oh my goodness, I went on. I remember I lay down there, and immediately they took the beginning side alone. I screamed my life out. The pain was so excruciating. Like I almost passed out. Like that was the worst pain ever. It was really so painful. And the girl was like, okay, just take it easy. I would take that. She would take it easy, and she will that it will all go, she will do it as easy as possible. But still, it was so painful. I had to endure, because she has already taken some parts, and how can I go with half parts? She finished waxing me. I can't, like, I would tell you, for 1 week I couldn't feel that area. I couldn't feel a thing. Absolutely not. For 1 week. I remember that for 1 week I could not walk, and I was just walking like this, like a zombie, really, because I couldn't close my legs. It was just so painful. I couldn't wear any pants because it was horribly painful. So I said to myself, God, please, if you bring me out of this, I will never wax again. And honestly, I haven't, until I start asking around, and a friend of mine was like, have you tried the tweezer, the one that you use and plug in your brows or something? I was like, okay, that actually makes sense. Do you think it will work? She said, try it. It's been amazing. So a friend recommended it to me, and yes, I got a tweezer. You have to find the right tweezer that works for you. There are different tweezers, of course, but this one actually works for me. It's very handy, it's very easy to handle, and yeah, I found my way around it. So you just have to find one that works for you. In the beginning, it hurts, of course. The first time you do my nose is running, it's cold out here. The first time you pick the hairs, it really hurts, and it takes a lot of time. It takes time the first time, but really is worth it. I remember the first time I used this tweezer. It took me a long period of time, almost 45 minutes. That's a long time, yeah. And you have to make sure you have all the time to just sit down and do it easy and steady, and pick the areas how you want it and everything. So it hurts. Like I said, it hurts the first time, but one nice thing about this, why I started recommending it, is that after I did the first time, it took about, say, 1 week before hair grew again. And when the hair came again, it was softer. It was no longer the hard, thick black hair that we have. So it just I can even, you can even plug it out with your with my nails. I can easily plug it out with my nails. So I tried the tweezer the second time again. It took about 2 weeks before the hair grew again. So that's amazing. So I don't have to worry about shaving every second day. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. And that continued like that. No bumps anymore. Every place is like baby balm, you know, absolutely as smooth as ever. I promise you, it's so amazing. I love it. It does not cost a thing. I think in Denmark this costs about maybe 40 krona or something, or 30, or even less. You know, I can't remember. I've had it forever. So anywhere you are in the world, any part of wherever you are in the world, I'm sure this tweezer costs nothing. So it's really very cheap way of, you know, taking care of down there and having that perfect baby bump. You just have to have the time for it to do it right. It's been almost a year now since I got, you know, I got my hand on this, you know, to start using it on my public area. So, and each time I do it, it takes a longer time, and now it takes almost like 1 month, 2 months before you see one hair coming out. And when it comes, it's even very soft, like baby hair. You just you don't feel a thing anymore when you plug it. A thing, you don't even feel a thing. Honestly, it's amazing, and I recommend it 100%. It's a very cheap way of taking care of your BJJ and making sure that place that place is well kept. Of course, I've been recommended to several other things. Like a friend of mine recommended me to epilator, but of course that's more expensive. It's a little bit more expensive than this, right? An epilator, that is this, if you know what I mean. This is more like a tweezer, but you know, it picks more hair than this. So it works as well. This mine is electric. I have to use, you know, plug it in before I use it. But there's one that is for battery, that is battery use as well. It's also good, and I've tried it, I've used it. It's also the same thing that this one does. It just picks more hair than this one does, and maybe 10 at a time, and this is just 1 at a time. So that's the difference I observed in this. I love it so far. So you can as well buy an epilator, but for a beginner, as in for the first time of picking, I will also say that this would really be painful. If you can't take pain like me, this will really be painful as well. But it's really absolutely works 100%. You know, gives you that baby bump. Why do I keep saying, you know, I keep hearing myself repeating it all the time, you know. Anyways, okay. But all of these, I would recommend you start with this tweezer. Trust me, you will thank me later. You will thank me later. For me, it worked, and I hope it works for you. Anyways, guys, this is basically it. But if you have, you know, your own opinion, your own suggestion, and something you have done to take care of down there to make it really very smooth and nice, please do leave a comment in the comment box below. Somebody else might really be interested in picking it up, and I will be so glad to hear your own, you know, your own opinion, or the products you've been using, or what you have been doing to love yourself down there. So I'll be so glad to hear that. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Every Sunday new episode goes live. I do my best. Yeah, due to the current situation, I have been up and down, but I'm doing everything to maintain the time. Sunday, every Sunday. It usually was Wednesday and Saturday, but now I've changed it to every Sunday. And please do subscribe. Remember to like, share this vlog. It might touch someone's life or change someone's life, as always. Until I see you again next week, thank you for watching. I appreciate it.